Mr. Yakima here, and Yakima is cool in the winter. That's awesome. Especially tonight because it's New Year's Eve. I'm staying in, but there's going to be a lot of parties going on. Outside here, below, in the valley, I will see fireworks all night long. But we're going to get things started because, woo, that's the way we go. Hopefully no overzealous fire marshals. Woo! Well, that scared everyone away. Woo! But anyway, what we're going to talk about are cool things to do. We don't have the snow we usually have. So we're probably going to do another hike. We're going to find a lot of cool things like seeing the elk feeding station. And come along, we're going to have a great time with Yakima in the winter. Well, I'm happy to say I survived the fireworks with no burns, but we're in Cowiche Canyon, and I know I've been here before, but I'm going to take you on some side trails that they have here. Usually, when you come here in the winter, it's empty, and well, it's empty. It's very muddy though, so if you come here this time of year, I usually wear boots and do a walk hike, or if I bring my shoes, I wear my spikes. No spikes today, just tennis shoes. So got some wool socks, geared up in case it rains, and we'll get on some of the side trails. But this is really a jewel in the valley, so we're going to explore it a little bit more here in winter in Yakima, which is cool. As we've come from the east end about 1 mile, once you cross that bridge, almost 1 mile to the dot, you run into this winery trail to Wildridge. That's the winery we visited on one of the other Yakima cool episodes. Sorry about that, huffing and puffing. Got my dogs. We're gonna take the trail up and you're gonna see what it looks like in winter. Okay, we made it to the top. It's about a half hour. It's about half mile, gain about 400 or 500 feet. You come up from the riverbed on Cowiche Creek down there. And yeah, it's very desolate. But if you add water to the land and you work it and you develop it, you have a beautiful, beautiful winery right out of the pages of somewhere in Italy, with a lot shorter of a drive or flight. But yeah, this is Wildridge where we were earlier, and I don't think the sun's gonna poke through today through this fog, but it's a great side trip and you should do it. About half a mile in from the west entrance parking lot, just past this bridge, you see this lone pine. And that's where we find the Lone Pine Trail. So we're going to take that. We're now heading, the other trail took us up to the north. Now we're going to try the south. Alrighty, we made it to the top. We're kind of on a old Jeep trail now, on the Lone Pine Trail. We'll turn back around and follow the Radio Flyer Trail that kind of stays on the top ridge as you go back along Cowiche Canyon. But yeah. It's about, oh, let's see, we went about a mile, gain a few hundred feet, maybe about 350, but yeah, it's a good brisk walk. They do a great job keeping these trails nice. Whoever the trail committee people are here at Cowiche Canyon, they really do a fabulous job. So I'd suggest though not to bring tennis shoes unless you're, you know, getting some running in. Probably just some good hiking shoes and stuff, and you'll have a blast, like my dog. Hiking through here on the Radio Flyer portion is really pretty awesome. The trail is fantastic. They do a great job, but the terrain through here and just the natural beauty, especially the difference that you see in the winter as opposed to the summer. Also, added benefit this time of year is there's no bugs and there's no snakes. So it's pretty rare to see a snake, but they're all sleeping right now. So you got to take advantage of it. Oh, don't want to show my dog doing his business. But anyway, what a day. What a great trail. This is what makes Yakima so cool. Made my way over to the South Rim Trail now, and we'll work our way slowly back down into the canyon. And boy, if you like solitude, come up here in the winter. Bring your dogs. That's the only company you're gonna have. It's all mine, and makes Yakima cool. You can get away, and we're only about a dozen miles from downtown Yakima, and this is just one of the premier places, like I say, in the valley. But yeah, check it out. It's a new year. Try something new, and come to Cowiche Canyon and all of its side trails. You can spend the whole day up here. A little over 20 miles from downtown Yakima is the Oak Creek Wildlife Area Winter Feeding Tour Information Center. Wow, that says a lot there. Thank you, government. But it's a very cool operation here. You can see all the straw that they keep in there, the giant military almost style trucks. And when we have a normal winter, you're gonna see 300-400 elk here. Today, yeah, I think there's like 7 or 8 of them out there. It's just been such a mild winter that they're not here yet. But if you have time, you have friends, if you just want to get out of the house, bring the kids. I mean, this is so cool. They've got a nice operation here, and winter will get here sooner or later, and it's just something that's really fun to do. And it's right across the street from the Columns area where I showed you a hike a while back there. Right here we have my dogs. Dogs are not allowed outside. They're a little sad. But yeah, this is just a very cool, nice operation. Lots of parking. So come on up. You'll have a great time, especially when there's some snow up here. Okay, I'm back. I'm not just out here on a winter's day to show off the nice vitamin D weather, but I'm at the across the street from the Royal Columns, and we had a big snowstorm up in the Cascades, and looky here. We've got a few hundred elk that have made their way down. And so, yeah, it's starting to fill up. And this is just one of like 5 sites. This is the one that's open to the public. In May, they actually, as the elk go back up, you can take a drive back up there, and we'll probably do that on an episode. But for right now, you've got a lot of food down here, so the elk are not doing damage in all the orchards. And it's just fun to watch this. I mean, it's really peaceful. It's very cool. And I think the elk like it. Probably as much as you'll like it. So bring the family up here, and just remember, this is another thing that makes Yakima cool. We're not suddenly in Whitehorse, Yukon, Canada. We are in Yakima in the winter, and winter has hit. I'm going to venture out and take a little walk with my dogs to burn off some energy. But in the winter, if you live in Yakima, you should get a crock pot. This is not a cooking show, but get a big old roast, put some veggies in there, and you will have a good time, and you will be loving the winter. So let me go grab my dogs and we'll wind up this episode. Well, winter has finally hit. It is cold in Yakima, and that's okay. Just prepare for it. Don't hang outside too long. I'm with my dogs right now. We won't be out here very long. We'll get inside. We'll have a warm meal. We'll do all that. But Yakima is cool. Prepare for it. And even though it may be 0, and that may sound awful to people, go to Montana or the Dakotas. It's 40 below 0. So, you know, make the best of it. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I hope you're subscribing. And the next episode is going to be all about my favorite place, White Pass. Bye from Mr. Yakima.